All right, guys, so this one is a little bit, you need a little more space for it. We're going to work on long balls services. It can be cross, it can be practicing striking for distance, it can be a lot of different things, but basically what we're doing is we're going to need some space so you can place the ball and play it longer than you might have in some backyards. So if you have a big backyard, awesome. If not, if you have the ability to get out to a park, this is a good one. Don't feel like you need to do it. If you can't get out, you can't do this one, that's okay. This is just for people who can access some space, who really want to work on a long ball and service and crosses, okay? So you can see here there's a blue square in front of your screen, there's an orange one, and there's a yellow one there. So you can see in here, in general, I've got 3 squares set up. So all 3 of those squares are in different places. You can make these further apart. You can vary the distance. In the far, you can see my ball up there on a cone right there, boom. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be hitting the ball from over there into these squares. All right, so like I showed you from the other end, okay, the 3 squares are on that side. They're right over there, and I'm gonna hit it from here. So I'm gonna hit a long ball, and I'm gonna be aiming at either blue, right, orange, or yellow, okay? It'll be one of the 3 targets, and in my head, I'm just gonna pick one, okay? And I'm trying to make it land inside that square in the air, which means it doesn't touch the ground. If you'd like to do it for accuracy on the ground, you could also do some where you're just trying to pass on the ground a well-paced ball. So option number 1, right, long ball. This is the harder task. I'm trying to hit it in the air so it lands inside of the square, okay? Number 2, all right, if I'm not hitting a long ball, I'm hitting a pass on the ground. So a nice driven ball that goes into that square and through that square, all right? So 2 types of pass: long ball in the air, ball on the ground, all right, that rolls or bounces into this space. It's okay if it goes through and ends up on the other side. It just has to go through that square, okay? There's 3 other aspects of this that I'm gonna go through. There's 3 ways you can do it. Number 1, and the easiest way, is gonna be if you have a partner. So if you have a partner or someone out here, like a parent, who's willing to help you, every time you hit the ball, so you can get the most reps, you hit a ball, right? And then once you hit it, they can play it back to you. They can throw it whatever they want, and you're just gonna work on actually hitting the target and focusing on quality of touch, okay? So if you've got a partner, do that. If you have 5 or 6 soccer balls, line them all up. I didn't do it that way because I want to make sure if you just have 1 ball, you can still do this task, okay? But if you've got 5 balls, line all 5 up and boom, take a turn hitting each one for accuracy, okay? So that's number 1, partner or multiple soccer balls. Number 2, okay? Number 2 is aerobic exercise with this. Aerobic means that you're just gonna run for distance, okay? So as you run for distance, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the ball, you set it up, you're gonna hit it, and then you're gonna jog down, go and get it, and jog back with the ball. I'll demonstrate that. That's number. Number 3 is anaerobic, all right? Anaerobic, meaning you're gonna hit the ball and then you are going to sprint as fast as you can down, sprint as fast as you can back with the ball. Then you can rest for about 15 seconds. Then you do it again, and you repeat this over and over again. So you're basically running a series of sprints while hitting a ball in between each time. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you a few things about your technique here, okay, to focus on. So let's talk a little bit about how you're doing this. Number one, okay, on the ground, if we're playing a ball on the ground, remember, all right, you wanna make sure the ball's out in front of you. So I'm planted, okay, but if I'm playing it on the ground, I wanna make sure that I'm here, this leg's bent, and this leg starts back so that I can start behind and play all the way through that ball forward, whether I'm using the instep here, okay, or right here to get a little power on this part of the foot right below the laces on that little bone below your big toe, okay? So as I'm playing, boom, I can play there or here, okay? Same thing, right? I'm planting, boom, I can play here, gotta play through that ball towards my target. My plant foot, right? Make sure, notice it's bent, okay? My plant foot is bent here. It's not straight, it's not locked. All right, I've got a good little bend here so I can get that power, okay? When I'm hitting it, if I'm going for power in the air, okay? As I get under, I need to get under this ball. So I've got to create it so that I'm catching the bottom and underside here with that instep, right? This part of that foot, okay? So I'm getting there, I'm getting underneath, and again, I'm playing through at my target. So either through into the middle at orange, through out wide a little bit towards yellow, or through out that direction towards my blue, okay? Last piece, my plant foot is also important, okay? So if I'm hitting it with my right foot, my left foot's here, if my foot's planted like this, it's pointing towards the yellow, but I'm trying to play towards blue, that's gonna be a problem. My foot's telling it to go to yellow, but my body and my other foot is trying to go towards the blue, so now I'm in this weird X position, okay? So what we want is, if I'm going to blue, can I get my plant foot pointed out this direction, and can I get my foot striking the ball to also play out that direction, okay? So as I'm coming through, a couple things, I plant and I strike through. We're gonna discuss even more the plant foot. So notice, if I'm trying to play to blue that direction versus orange in the middle and yellow on this right side, when I'm passing the ball, my plant foot, okay, let's just start with this blue on this side, okay? Blue, my plant foot is pointed to blue, so then the inside of my foot when I strike this ball should also play through all the way towards blue. If that changes to orange, right, boom, all the way through to orange. If it changes to yellow, boom, all the way through. Now you'll notice right here I'm in an awkward position, right? That's because this plant foot isn't adjusting with my passing foot. So my plant foot, if I want to go to blue, has to be here, and my foot and my hips have to open up towards blue so that I finish in the direction of that one. Same thing to orange, I reset, right? I plant foot here, pass foot here, I can play through and my body carries forward into that orange cone. Same thing with yellow. All right, now I'm opening up that way. So if I'm here, I've adjusted a little bit and now I can play through to yellow. All right, so plant foot, boom, yellow, and I've opened up. So you notice my foot goes from here to here to here. So it changes slightly. Same thing if I'm hitting a ball in the air, from here to here to here, okay? So that foot opens up. Left foot here to here to here, okay? So it changes as it opens up. If I put the ball in here, it'll be a little harder to see, but boom, there's one. Boom, there's two. Boom, there's three, okay? On that opposite side. Boom, there's one. Boom, two. Boom, three. Keep the hard work. Good job, guys.